Alrighty, hello and welcome to Saturday night's fantastic Trapjaw Tyrant exiling action. It's going to be lovely, even more lovely than last night because, well, Eye of Dino, Gwenna, Eyes of Gaea. We're going to see her pop off, but we've got the fighting spells. Primal Might. Starting off with this, I mentioned in the past, and I'll keep mentioning it, you don't need a creature to target. You can simply sink all your mana into this, make a creature as big as possible, and then do a bunch of extra damage. If, well, maybe they only have one creature, of course you still get to have that lovely extra benefit of the buff. Maybe if they have 2 or 3 creatures, it's not enough combined to take that super buffed creature out anyway, so you'll still do a lot of nasty things. So we got that. We got Raging Swordtooth to ping Trapjaw Tyrant plus Marauding Raptor. Starting off with 14 ways to ping it. Because we're Naya dinos, makes sense to bring in Huatli, Warrior Poet. Ooh. 2 copies to start. +2, gain life equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. Decent, of course, if we get Ghalta down, that's going to be +12, which is pretty fantastic. The 0, make a dinosaur token. Not bad, decent. If they sweep us and we have Huatli, we can recover somewhat by getting some more bodies online. And then the -X, that's where it's at. Huatli Warrior Poet deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures. Creatures dealt damage this way can't block this turn. So, of course, we do maybe -3, -5, something like that. Ping Trapjaw Tyrant for 1 to exile one of their creatures, and then ping 4 other creatures that they have. Those 4 can't block, effectively removing 5 things. Of course, we could just target 5 of their creatures, but we may want to exile something big, something problematic. Oh, Nash, how's it going? Excited. New mana dork. Oh, okay. We shall see. Tonight, though, I think it's going to be very exciting. As I said, lots more ways to trigger Trapjaw Tyrant here. I think that's really been the thing that's been missing. Oftentimes I played this guy, just no ways to trigger it to exile some of the opponent's big creatures. To trigger it some more, we got 2 Savage Stomps, our Dinosaur fight spell, quite fantastic. I had this as 4 copies. I wanted to bring in all 4 copies of Huatli Warrior Poet though, because I think that's going to be extra super secret spice. Very exciting. Maybe I don't need 4, but tonight we're focusing on this guy, extra. I say we just jump into it. We got Tamios switching up for Gaea's Gift there. I figure the thing I'm going to want to be protecting is Trapjaw Tyrant. I want to protect it as often and consistently as possible. Tamios costing 1 green instead of Gaea's Gift costing 1 and a green. I think it's going to be more preferable. Other than that, we got the Silverback Elder in still. Hopefully destroy some artifacts and enchantments if they're giving us trouble. And I say we just jump right into it. We're going to see a lot more Trapjaws exiling stuff. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited to bring back Primal Might. I guess in a way that is also our dinosaur fight spell. We've got 2 fight spells, which is pretty cool. Primal Might does feature the ghostly green image of Ghalta herself. But this hand won't do it. It does. I'm thinking Tamios should be right. For the most part, we got the hexproof to save it. Indestructible to save Trapjaw from a sweeper, and then the opponent wouldn't get their creatures back. Something like that. Or Trapjaw survives combat because of indestructible. He's dealt damage, but he doesn't die. So he kills something, then he exiles something else. Still sticking around. Very nice. I was hoping the next hand would be a little bit nicer, unfortunately. Well, that's not going to do it either. Well, we're at 2. That's going to have to do. Certainly nice to see Gwenna. I think there's a good chance we'll get to 3, get to play her, or Topiary Stomper. We will have to send the Queen and Carnage Tyrant to the bottom, though. Nuts. Nah, you can't always start off perfect. You never know what's going to happen live, that's for sure. Oh, phew. We got the 3rd land. Good. Good stuff. Okay, decent bit of lands. Hard to say. I think there's probably a pretty good chance that we'll get something big. Gwenna's going to help power that out a little bit easier than Topiary Stomper. Hopefully, Gwenna survives. Not too sure what this opponent is on. Bant. Bant auras. Ooh, that is... Oh, the good old combat research. Well. We don't have too many ways to destroy enchantments. We do have ways to get rid of creatures, though, which is pretty positive. Nuts. But we'll play this Marauding Raptor at least. Now, can we take out Light Paws? Or, yeah, we definitely have to do that. Primal Might for 2. Then we still have 1 left over for the ward. Oh, no, not 5. It has to happen. Hopefully they can't protect her. Yikes. Oh, okay, they had the Tamios. Oh, well, we're going to decline that, unfortunately. I talked about Tamio safekeeping maybe a little bit too much, and it was used against us, unfortunately. Would have been lovely. Worth a try. Worth a shot. Did have a little bit up. If we could have got it, that would have been devastating. That's possibly going to be it for us, unfortunately. Would have had a good chance if we'd taken out Light Paws. I mean, Light Paws doesn't have double... Well, okay, Light Paws has Trample now. I'm just going to take it. I mean, we do get Trapjaw Tyrant. That's not nothing. I thought Light Paws didn't have hexproof. It's got the ward, so they kind of mixed together. That was a sad moment, unfortunately. Yes, farewell. This certainly has been farewell to our chances. Luckily, we got, some bodies to block. Trapjaw Tyrant does deter aggression from anything other than Light Paws. I mean, it's not a total washout at the moment. Not sure why Light Paws wouldn't attack. Odd. I guess they don't really need to at this point. I guess we're stalled out at the moment. We could get Ghalta, maybe go right through him. Light Paws doesn't have double strike. Only first strike. Flying. Well, that will certainly do it, I would say. At least Light Paws will be tapped. Yeah, that tends to do the trick. 16-14. Ouch. Pain and suffering. Well, I just got fortunate with that protection, but we're going to bring in even more interaction. I'm going to cut Huatli Warrior Poet, even though there's lots of little guys, it seems. Tokens, Generous Visitor, the little humans right here. I just want cheap, super cheap interaction, more interaction even than I had. I guess Silverback Elder taking out enchantments does probably make sense. I'll bring in the Silverback Elders. Cut the Savage Stomps, Raging Swordtooth, taking out that enchantment that is giving Light Paws hexproof, I think is going to be quite good. As long as we can take out Light Paws, I think we'll be off to the races. Certainly a much better hand than that first game. I mean, starting off with 3 lands, Marauding, and Thunderherd Migration. Quite welcome. Now, we don't have any plays for Marauding, so might as well just reveal it. Stably ramp. Whether or not they brought in answers for our creatures, I don't think that's the case. Portable holes. Some enchantment-based answers. Temporary answers, I should say. Ooh, we got her. Well. Pay that 2 life. We got Marauding for 2, we got Gwenna for 2. And next turn, if they don't do anything, bad stuff is about to happen. Yes. Nothing, no enchantments flash. I expect somebody's probably going to have something done to them, though. That is good. I hope. They only have 1 left. Oh my, this is about to get very, very nasty indeed. We play 1 Marauding. Reduces Ghalta to 2. Gwenna for 2. Oh, look at that, guys. Yeah. Free Ghalta. Boom. Carnage Tyrant for 2. Effectively. I'll take it. You can't tell me that's bad. Right there. Well, it's at least worthwhile, I would say. My goodness. They're not going to play enough runes to save them. The fact that Gwenna gets bigger. Super ramp. 1 Gwenna, effectively Thunderherd Migration. That cost 2. Gwenna, we played for 2. It was Marauding plus her. Gwenna just tapped for 4 mana. Could have tapped for 6 because she untapped again after Carnage Tyrant. Wow. Lovely. But this Glaring Agus, what is that doing? Let me take a peek. Huh. Smack 'em. That's the plan. Life gain is a little bit troublesome. Maximum damage, though. Things will just get out of control, and possibly Light Paws could kill us. Oh. We got him. Well. I didn't even think it would be exactly lethal. Okay. I'm going to keep it like that. Because that was pretty good. Yep. Yeah. Math is for blockers, like we say. But again, if I had played it safe, definitely would have died. Eventually, they would have got flying on Light Paws, I imagine. Same as that first game. This hand, though, it's Could be rough. There's a low land count though, so pretty good chance we should be getting something other than a land. If it was all lands, of course I wouldn't keep it, but Thunderherd Migration, it's not nothing. Oh, we got the trap. Yeah, a little bit. I just gotta hope Light Paws doesn't get hexproof anytime soon. At least we will hopefully be getting Trapjaw Tyrant down a turn sooner. I still think they must have a couple fringe answers for creatures. Maybe not. Maybe they just barf as much as they can on this thing. Which is a little unfortunate. They've seen Light Paws every single time. Ooh, painful. A Soul Shatter, yes. Absolutely. Or just anything that destroys all enchantments. Taking out, well, basically everything they have. And that will probably be it. Looks to be it. 11. Yeah, we're not going to be... I'm not going to be winning that one, unfortunately. But yeah, Soul Shatter, absolutely. It's kind of tempting to dip my toe into black. That would really hurt consistency, though. I'd either go Jund or Naya. Adding 4 colors maybe isn't too crazy. At least if that thing I'm splashing for only requires 1 pip of black, 1 of blue, white. But yeah, when you only draw lands, of course that's not going to do so well. There is only 22 in the list. Doesn't seem to make sense to add more, especially when situations like that seem to be decently common. Maybe there's too much ramp. I could potentially cut Thunderherd Migration. Maybe. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, if we got rid of Light Paws, of course we would get rid of all the enchantments when she is exiled. That would grind them to a halt. Absolutely crush their hopes. Of course they could have another one, but losing all that setup they did, big time. It certainly is all in. Should work pretty good. We got Huntmaster, Topiary Stomper, 2 sources of green, and well, we don't have Huntmaster. Possibly Topiary Stomper. Chances are you gotta fight or contend with a Thoughtseize at least once a night, especially if you play for about 2 hours. This is an all but guaranteed scenario. Now that, my friends, that feels good. It's hard to top drawing a replacement of the thing they just discarded with Thoughtseize. Love it. Thoughtseize bug. Oh, maybe. Is this? Oh yes, it is Rakdos. It looks to be just probably standard Rakdos sacrifice. It's nice. We lost 1 Blood Chief's Thirst from the mill of Stitcher Supplier. Got rid of 1 of itself. Another Thoughtseize, perhaps. Reanimator. Ooh, maybe. It's been quite some time since I've seen a Reanimator. I bet there's a good chance that Huntmaster dies to Fatal Push. Even if it does, we still have that third land in hand at this point. We can still go Topiary Stomper. It's all but it's guaranteed. It's definitely guaranteed. Huh. They don't have a whole lot of gas. They've kind of, well, yeah, they don't have much. So this is definitely good. We'll grab that plains for Trapjaw just in case we're nicely consistent. We got the Secluded Courtyard for the second white if we do get to 5. As long as they don't discard Topiary Stomper, our second one, we should get there. Yes, absolutely. Ah, young Pyromancer. Okay, okay, interesting. An interesting turn of events. But, oh, the auto tapper almost screwed us up if you saw there. You always want to pause. Marauding wants me to use Secluded and Karplusin. That would mean I couldn't go Topiary Stomper because it would only take 2 green. I'd have a plains and that stomping ground left. So let's get that nonsense out of the way. Make sure we can still make the play. Forest, yeah. Got a lot of stuff that requires 2 green. The Topiary Stompers, Carnage Tyrant, Ghalta, of course. We do have our 2 sources of white. Trapjaw being pinged next turn, going to hopefully exile something. Either way, Carnage Tyrant or Trapjaw is coming down. They have to take out Marauding. Aha, okay. Well, they're never going to strangle Trapjaw, that's for sure. That guy's going to be very scary. I bet they're sweating now. Ooh, Obnixilis. Yeah. I could have tapped the mana beforehand, assuming that the auto tapper probably wouldn't account for cost reduction in Topiary Stomper. Nah, we're healthy at 17. No. We got good stuff coming up. Possibly Trapjaw Tyrant could fight something. Take out young Pyromancer. Ooh. Well, it's got to be this guy. Hopefully that thing lives. And they didn't just draw a removal for it. Yeah, that does seem to be the case. I'm quite excited. Hopefully we see, well, we should see Huatli Warrior Poet at least once or twice tonight. Discard a card. I mean, Thunderherd would get us there. But I want to preserve Carnage and Primal Might. Exiling Kroxa could be nice. I'm just going to keep going down, actually. This is going to get very interesting. Oh my goodness. Friends, let's go. Ghalta. Whew. Primal Might, of course, for 2. Trapjaw to fight. Young Pyromancer. Ah, shoot. Nuts. I like it. Then we munch Kroxa. I guess I could smack an Obnixilis. Either way, I imagine that token would have blocked Trapjaw Tyrant, so it doesn't make a big deal. Hopefully that buys us some time. Pterosaurus, how's it going? Long time no see, yes. It's going pretty good at the moment. Let's not try and jinx things here. But Trapjaw Tyrant, exiling Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger, that's going to be pretty good. When it enters the battlefield, if they take out Trapjaw, they do have to sacrifice it. because it didn't escape, it just re-entered. I'll have to repay it. Pretty good. It doesn't enter and stay again, I believe. I don't think this scenario has turned up too much, but it's pretty cool seeing this guy chomp the thing that super chomps. It's got a mouth as a stomach and its regular mouth, and we still ate it up. Beautiful. No Regisaur. I switched Regisaur Alpha out for Raging Swordtooth. 5/5 trample. When it enters, deal 1 damage to each other creature. Mainly as an extra way to ping Trapjaw Tyrant. It's another dinosaur. It has a power 5 to synergize with Gwenna. To untap, make her bigger. Take out small stuff that has 1. Certainly Raging Swordtooth against this list would be good. Young Pyromancer and all those elemental tokens. Sweeping that stuff. Beautiful. Beautiful sight. I don't think they can do a whole lot. They maybe didn't draw the 5th land. They're stuck and not able to go Ghalta. Seems to be the case. Oh yeah, for all those reasons. I felt it was time to try out something different. I've always used Regisaur. I've never cut it, even when doing something quite a bit different than Trapjaw. But yeah, with the synergy and all those reasons, it does seem to make sense. I don't really want to take 2. It seems they may have removal for somebody. I'm just going to swing with everyone. Oh, they're just dead. Okay. Maybe they were bluffing or something. Good. A lot of dinky things. Like you say, Huatli, Warrior Poet. Pretty nice. Tamios. I imagine they'll be gunning for Trapjaw if we exile stuff. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I even had coffee. But yes, it's pretty funny. They have a lot of small stuff, not too many big things. Mostly, it feels like it's Kroxa. I still think Trapjaw is quite nice, but again, Raging Swordtooth, ping all the dinky stuff. Sweep them. Silverback Elder, gaining life, maybe. I'm just going to keep it as is. See how it goes. See if they have bigger creatures that really would make sense for Trapjaw. But still, exiling Kroxa is pretty good. Hopefully it lasts. I think they're feeling a little down about losing to something they may have never faced, because Trapjaw Tyrant certainly is not common. Dinosaurs themselves, of course, are not common, and which could be an edge. I always think that's an edge. People just don't really know what's possible. Catches them off guard. They're prepared for all the other normal meta stuff. So, yeah, it definitely gives us an edge, I would say. I guess Joe Schmo is wondering what could be done. Oh, yes. They have all this graveyard hate for Greasefang. Some sweepers for little creatures. The Fatal Push, which has so far hit every single creature they've faced. But then they face dinos. And Fatal Push sometimes is dead. Oh! We bashed them so hard. I wondered if that was going to happen. Oof. That was nasty. That was pretty good. We lost the first one. We won the second one in absolute stunning fashion there. They stumbled a bit in the land department. That first game we stumbled a bit against Light Paws and Bant Auras. The first game happens to everybody. Friendly Casper. Mono white humans, I think. I'll give her a go. Got lots of lands. Thunderherd turn 2, Topiary turn 3. Tons of ramp. Again, a low land count, so seeing a lot to start makes me hope that, well, there is going to be an increased chance of seeing something that isn't a land these next few draws. Jeskai Control, ooh. We're seeing a Liliana sleeve. Professor Onyx, not Liliana. Two completely different people. The plains. Boros. Boros or mono white? Interesting. Well, we got double Thunderherd. Actually, is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know what is happening. I think that must be a glitch. I saw it last night and didn't make a whole lot of sense. Some graphical error, I would suspect. Now, we'll save that Primal Might if we get Trapjaw Tyrant at some point. Maybe it's not... No, that's got to be a graphical error. Huh. Maybe something to do with the sleeve, because Professor Onyx, there's lots of purple there. We will be getting to 7. Should be getting to 7 next turn with a land plus Thunderherd Migration. So I bet that will deter a decent bit of what this person's doing. Seems like it might be a very basic mono white. Although this plains is from the original Jumpstart, I believe. So this person could have been around quite some time. Oh, absolutely. And with all the strange glitches that have been going on, especially with the release of Brothers War, phones heating up, draining the battery too fast. It's still, I notice it. I tried playing a little bit today on my phone and it was like a hot box. Luckily, it's winter here, so in a way, it's kind of appreciated. It was kind of snowing. Also, I kind of want to take something out with Primal Might. I'm going to leave it just in case they slam something bigger. Mono white unbreakable formation. Yikes. Hopefully, I was hoping they would get it fixed by now. We'll have to block somebody, unfortunately. Raging Swordtooth would sweep them, but again, 22 lands, and look at all these lands that we've drawn. Okay. Exactly lethal. Interesting. I could use Unbreakable Formation myself. I am in Naya Dinos. I got lots of creatures. I have the playset of this. Give all my creatures indestructible. It will be cast during my main phase, so also they get a counter and vigilance. You can't block Trapjaw Tyrant and kill it because it's indestructible, but if you do, it's going to exile, and things are just downhill from there. And it's very easy to cast because it only requires one weight. I have actually been thinking of maybe having Unbreakable Formation in the sideboard. But, yeah, this is a toughie. Well, it's not too tough. We just drew a lot of lands. Certainly Raging Swordtooth. Again, you saw how many little creatures they had. Hopefully we see this guy. You know what? I'm going to drop 2 Carnage Tyrants, bring in the Savage Stomp. More interaction, cheap interaction to keep some of the stuff that makes tokens at bay. Keep some of their creatures at bay. Hopefully just destroy everything. Beautiful. That looks pretty good to me. We got our 2 sources of white, 4 lands. We would be able to play Trapjaw Tyrant on turn 4. Gwenna also. Well, this is... if they don't take things out, again, you're going to see nastiness. Looks like they might have brought in some answers for creatures, though. They took a peek at Marauding, and I don't like that. Huh. Not so bad. Oh, and we got Huatli Warrior Poet. Good stuff. We still get to go Jetmirs and still have enough for Gwenna. Now, we're off to the races, folks. If they don't take out either, it could be all over. Hope they don't. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Well, we still get to go Gwenna, though. Ouch. That sucks. Alrighty. Boom. Hopefully they don't have removal for Trapjaw. I imagine they probably will have a tough time dealing with that thing. Trapjaw should, I think, be big enough to stop their aggression. Yes, yes, definitely. There's something there, a little bit for sure. Turn 2 Marauding, turn 3 Gwenna for 2, and still having, yes, that leftover mana. Could efficiently make use of Tameo safekeeping, something like that. But yeah, hopefully we see that Raging Swordtooth. Huatli to ping Trapjaw would be pretty good. Yes, yes, definitely. Ah, nuts. I've seen lay down arms before. I saw people talk about it, and that is going to be something we need to contend with, unfortunately. Not a pretty sight. Mono white, I think, is going to become more popular. Starting off maybe with 1 mana protection to keep our key things alive. Definitely in the face of lay down arms, as it becomes more popular in the coming days and weeks. Well, Trapjaw, deter aggression, all aggression. Let's do it. If they can't remove Trapjaw, never in a million years are they going to be attacking with anybody. We'll take out 2, then take out 2 more after their damage for 4 in total. Hopefully still being left with these things. They're just going to keep making little stuff, but we're going to smoke them. And look at this. Nash. Oh. Yes, absolutely, Andrew. Reckless Rage, Savage Stomp. Beautiful stuff. But I think this is also beautiful. Walls you never want to attack into with Trapjaw, but Huatli, which you want to take out because we're just going to keep gaining life. Eventually we're going to paralyze and destroy everything, or exile stuff. You can't attack to kill her because we've got these guys, but you can't leave her alone. It's a rock in a hard place, a dino in a hard place, I think. I hope. I guess they will take her out. We will still get to exile things, though. Nuts. Because it doesn't really matter too much who we block. We're not going to actually be killing anyone. Oh, more lands. You gotta be kidding. Times like this do make me want to just go down to 20 lands. Oh, we got Primal Might. This is going to be beautiful. They probably have to block the Trapjaw that we target. We'll throw everything on the hazard. I'll try at destroying this thing. 3, 5, 7 in total. That's pretty big. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's something we would want to protect. Something so key like that. I'll swing in with this Trapjaw. They probably don't want to take 12, but they shouldn't block anyways. We exile the token, so it's never coming back, which is pretty good. Feather Dinos, ooh. Maybe I should try Feather Dinos. Primal Might, Savage Stomp, that sort of thing. Getting back all the fighting spells. Wouldn't need quite as many. I probably could actually just splash Feather in. Maybe tomorrow night. Trapjaw Tyrant has feathers. Synergizes with Feather because names. And yeah. I'm going to wait a second. We'll see if we draw Raging Swordtooth. That would be ideal. That would decimate everything they're trying to do. Oh, well, we got another. That I kind of like. My goodness, no one's ever attacking. That's pretty scary. Ooh. Yeah, let's see that Raging Swordtooth. They're looking for removal or something, or unbreakable formation. Wedding announcement. That could get problematic. Now I'll just throw everything at them. We'll take out a bunch of stuff, which will be good. They'll get back their Boros Elites. Oh, absolutely. I think I probably could add Reckless Rage, maybe instead of Savage Stomp. It's hard to say. I like the +1/+ counter from Savage, but Reckless Rage being instant speed, 4 damage, takes out quite a lot of stuff, for sure. Not many decks are as big as Dinos. Yeah, I could see myself. Maybe tomorrow night. 4 Reckless Rage in the sideboard. Yes, absolutely, Andrew. I'm thinking maybe there should always be 1 copy with all this ramp. Even though it's 22 lands, this is not even tonight. This is the second, third time that a particular scenario like this has happened, unfortunately. We don't get to exile them, we just get to see the animations. Still pretty cool, though. You would think there's tons of ramp. I guess in a way there is. There's cost reduction and the ramping from Topiary. Oh, we got Huatli, Warrior Poet. I love it. Beautiful. I'm going to do the -X. -2 and ping both Boros Elites because I don't like those things. Could have gained a little bit of life, of course, but those things scared me. Interesting. I still imagine they'll throw somebody at Huatli, but they'd have to throw at least 2 things. which wouldn't be so bad. I like this. I'll make the token disappear. Oh, Primal Might, beautiful. 1, so 4, 7, 9. 9, oh, that is insane. I like it. Massive. Devastating. Again, we're going to exile a token. It disappears permanently. They have to block with one thing to live. We kill it, and we exile the other thing. Exactly. This specific scenario is what I was talking about. Boom, exile, exile, kill, kill. Make Trapjaw so big with Primal Might that it doesn't matter what they do, it's going to be bad. Ooh, Ghalta to boot. They only have a total of 4 power. What are they going to do? Man, that was pretty cool stuff. Beautiful. They don't have enough to take out Ghalta though. So we'll just attack with that. Lovely. Got to block with at least a little bit. Down to 1. This is getting intense. They unfortunately just keep making a bunch of tokens. Huatli Warrior Poet would be nice. My goodness, you'd think I have something like 27, 28 lands with how multiple games have gone tonight. I just keep attacking with the big thing. They have to block with 6 creatures to kill Ghalta. That's a lot. We'll certainly take out the Marshal. All the vampires. Yeah, I like that. I guess Trapjaw possibly could have blocked since they had to block Ghalta with that much to just take it out. We need some sort of sweeper at some point here though. Or just another copy of the Queen. That is mean. I'm attacking with both Marauding and Trapjaw. 3 things have to block Trapjaw to kill it outright. 2 things have to block Marauding. So we will, I think, get through with somebody here. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's a little painful. Goofy, Nash, Goofy is right. This is just the Manlands, Adanto, the first fort, and Castle Ardenvale. Just unfortunately buying the opponent time. And just drawing a ton of lands. We don't really need Topiary Stomper. Again, I have been suspecting there might be too much ramp. Gwenna. Technically, Gwenna is possibly 4 lands worth of mana. Gwenna could be 4 Thunderherd Migrations. We could play Gwenna for the same cost as Thunderherd with Marauding Raptor's cost reduction. Gwenna could tap for 6 effectively. Ghalta for 2, Carnage Tyrant, and then we play Topiary Stomper as well. And I'm thinking I may not need Thunderherd Migration, or maybe all Thunderherd Migrations. Hard to say. But Gwenna definitely accelerates things out better than pretty much anything I've ever used. I really do think she is the most fantastic favorite addition I may have ever had so far for dinos, and she's not even a dino. Doesn't get a whole lot goofier than this, though. Yes, certainly. I didn't end up trying it, no. I think I probably should. That would be pretty cool. Making extra copies of, well, I guess we'll play an extra copy of Ghalta. That's something. But yeah, I could see Fable being pretty... another charge, you gotta be kidding me. Who uses charge? Flipped Kiki is insane, yes. Copies of Trapjaw Tyrant. I still think I only have 2 copies of Reflection, but I'll check it out at some point. Ghalta, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 4, 8 plus 6. We can't take out 4 creatures. Five, 6, 7. We'll take a ping. Oh, shoot. I was about to take 2 damage. We could have hard casted the queen for 12, which is just nuts. I goofed there, unfortunately. I'm not used to having 12 lands. Oh, I'm not used to having 13. The algorithm is against us. It's not against us. There's variation. You're seeing variation live right here, right now. Nothing to get upset about, and well, that will do it. Some people say, oh, 22 lands, a deck like this, that's way too much. That's never going to be consistent. You're never going to have enough lands. That was wonderful, yes. Oh, absolutely wild. A couple Fable, Isaac, Nash, everybody else watching, Andrew. I say we toss in a couple of those Fables. Maybe switch out Huatli. Take out Thunderherd Migration, since I was saying maybe there's enough ramp. But yeah, there's a good potential. Gwenna almost often is tapping for 4 mana. As long as we have some creature with 5 power, boom, 4 mana. And she gets pretty darn big. It is sweet. I'll see. I'm pretty sure I have one. I know I have one. Somewhere here. Oh, 3. Okay, well, 3 it is. Let's cut that Thunderherd down to 2. Of course, we could get treasures from that goblin token. I like it. Ah, no, 2 for 2. I don't like, yeah. I don't like the fact that Marauding will also kill the goblin. Hopefully we can play Fable of the Mirror Breaker before we play Marauding, and that little guy is still sticking around. Of course, Marauding is going to potentially kill Reflection of Kiki Jiki. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Possibly holding back Marauding for a little bit until Reflection has flipped. Maybe cut a few Maraudings. Of course, that's almost blasphemy for myself, since I use Marauding all the time. Marauding Raptor would probably be the hardest thing to cut for me. Very difficult. But yeah, Fable, definitely worth a try. It does the trick for a lot of people, and hopefully it does the trick for us. But going first, I kind of like this. We got Marauding for 2 Primal Mites to fight with Marauding if we absolutely need to. Rough, difficult. Certainly if things go the way they've gone, we'll get plenty more lands. Ooh, Boros, Heroic, or something like that, unfortunately. Oh yeah, definitely. The Sticky Fingers. You guys have suggested Sticky Fingers a few times, I believe. Ouch. Yeah. Well. Primal Might to take out favorite Hoplite. I like the sounds of that. Boom. Beautiful. Lovely. Hopefully that buys us time. Of course, Marauding Raptor is never going to block that favored Hoplite. I think it's all but guaranteed that thing's getting at least 2-3 power. Or we're just dying. Okay, it's good we made use of some of that damage. Couple in the main, couple in the side. Okay. Well, sometimes you get no lands. It is kind of swingy that way, unfortunately. I think I'll reveal Carnage Tyrant. Possibly could have gone for a Plains. Wanted to maintain consistency, depending what I draw. Topiary Stomper, a mix of Huntmaster and Topiary, that sort of thing. Ouch. We do have Gwenna. Oh boy. Hopefully Gwenna survives. Cross your fingers. They got 3 lands. They could have some removal. We're going to be possibly dead anyways. We may have to use Gwenna to... Oh, the Virtuoso. Oh no. At least it doesn't have haste. That's good. Well, oh, this is interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, no, we're just dead. Well, can't win them all. Okay. Super duper interaction early on. Get that cheap Savage Stomp, the cheap Primal Might, take out the things while they're small. Maybe. Always good, the elves. Sometimes I don't have nice plays for 3. Topiary Stomper, of course, would be good. Turn 1 elves, turn 2 Topiary Stomper. Pretty satisfying. But I have a decent amount of stuff for 2. So going turn 1... Dork, turn 2 something for 3 might make all these things for 2 feel slightly awkward, perhaps. Yeah, definitely. Trapjaw and Regisaur. True. I may not have remembered that scenario. That could have been my way out, yes. I will agree. Perhaps Illuminator Virtuoso would have been at least a 5 power. Hard to say, but I think the opponent wouldn't have realized that interaction, so we'll have to hope for that. Something like that. Yeah. But yeah, definitely. I think I should explore that. Some of those early plays, accelerate out Gwenna and stuff for 3. Skip over some of the 2-cost stuff. Maybe just keep Marauding Raptor, cutting Huntmaster and Thunderherd Migration there. I've always wanted to do something a little bit more with the Llanowar Elves, but we got to cut something. Huatli feels pretty good. Carnage Tyrant, maybe a little bit slow. Too slow, perhaps. Oh yeah, absolutely. And speaking of that, Isaac, Nash, everybody, I have thought about spells for instant speed that give target creature first strike. So if two of their creatures are blocking Trapjaw Tyrant to kill it, I give first strike to one of them. Boom, I get the trigger. Exile the other one that's blocking. Trapjaw survives. I take out 2 things. How amazing would that be? No one expects first strike on their own creatures from the opponent as a detrimental thing. I don't think this is fast enough though. It's very intriguing. We got 3 lands in Trapjaw, but too many things for 5. Oh, that is infinitely better. Wow. Wow, yes. Yeah, definitely I could see that being where we run Fable. Whew, this is beautiful. Look at that sweet acceleration. Oh boy, I'm excited. Oh, have you ever seen anybody use first strike in that way? I don't think so. Man. As long as Marauding and Gwenna survive, Trapjaw, ping, exile their stuff. Oh, it's looking good, looking good. Hopefully they have nothing for 1 damage. Cross your fingers. Reckless Rage could be coming down. I'm not going to block because I expect shenanigans. Elves, Gwenna, Fable, Stomper, Shifting. Ooh, yes. Oh, Oh, geez, guys. What are we going to do? Who knows? Who knows? This is what it's all about, folks. Lights out, buddy. You know what? I also like Ghalta for free. Again, this will never get old. Oh, look at that. I think that's not just gross. That's like throw up in your mouth. Disgusting. Watching a dog eat its own barf. Gross. Whew. We've got Ghalta for free. We would have Savage Stomp with this Jetmirs. We would have used Gaea again. Gwenna technically tapped. Well, she did. She tapped for 6 mana and became a 4/5. Savage Stomp on Trapjaw would have fought another favorite Hoplite, killing it. Another instance of being damaged. Exiling the other one. Oh boy. Oh, that's the dream. Look what we did with 3 lands. Pretty good. Pretty good. That's what you can do with 3 lands. Oof. Well, let's hope we have that. Of course, heroic list, Boros heroic, Azorius heroic, whatever it is. Going first, sometimes they're a little bit too explosive, but goated. I keep saying, what deck can consistently make use of the requirement of a creature with 5 power? It has to start off with 5 power. It can't enter with a counter. That's too late for her ability when it checks, I believe. And something with static power. The creature hasn't entered the battlefield yet. I'm pretty sure the creature has to be starting with 5 power in your hand. But we got Thunderherd Migration. That's pretty sweet. Oh, absolutely. You only need to see that once, and I think that would make anybody drool. Doesn't matter how long you played. Doesn't matter if you've never played Dinos before. Who doesn't love free stuff? That's just about the best free thing you can do. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Ooh, no. We can't fight, unfortunately. We don't have 3 sources of green. You know what that calls for. But we will get more sources of green. Definitely, I'm grabbing a forest. I think it still should be okay. We could go a second Topiary and still fight next turn. We'll definitely be taking out Illuminator Virtuoso. That's a given. That's always going to be public enemy number one, 100%. Starting off with double strike, it's going to kill us quick. I'm thinking. It's hard to say. Maybe take out Topiary Stomper and keep in Thunderherd Migration. Something that ramps. Huatli is pretty nice though. Fable and fight. Nah, Topiary and fight. Get to 6 lands, then maybe get to 7 lands next turn. Turn on all the Topiaries, if we're still alive, that is. Brontodon, elves. Yeah. Protection. Yeah, well, that's what a heroic deck can do. If you don't go first, there's a pretty good chance you may just be dead. Dead as a doorknob. At least we had that disgusting game 2. We all saw what is possible. The potential. Then of course we can tweak from there if it makes sense to do so, but yeah. Either Thunderherd Migration or Topiary Stomper. Whatever I would replace with that. Elves, I think, could be pretty good. I think I should maybe try elves. Possibly Brontodon. I was hoping I could jam another creature in at 5 power. Of course, there is a Wayward Swordtooth. I don't have a lot of lands. I don't think it would make a lot of sense. Maybe if I had 27, 28 lands, increasing the potential of playing an extra land a turn with Wayward. But if Wayward Swordtooth costs a single green, that means with Gwenna, we're actually getting more mana. If she taps for 2 and we only use 1 of that, she untaps, taps for 2 again, we got a total of 3. Boom. Also quite explosive. But only using Wayward Swordtooth in that way to supercharge things, I still don't think it would be worth it. Of course, Wayward Swordtooth as a fight target before we're at 10 permanents for its ascension, pretty decent. That hand though, not so much. That one, way better. Big time. We don't have a Dino. Well, we did have a Dino, but I wanted to keep Fable and all these lands. Bronus. Yeah. Ooh. I tried Ronus a couple times. Yeah. And Gwenna. There's synergy there. Gwenna can tap to cast a creature or use that mana for a creature's ability, which Ronus costs 2 and a green for the stuff it's looking to do. Thunderherd Migration. We don't want to play Marauding Raptor. I almost played Marauding Raptor before I remembered I got this thing. But yeah, Ronus really synergizes with Gwenna quite a bit. Oftentimes something that's tapping for extra mana, it's just for one thing. But the fact again that, ooh, we got a sensor. Well, we had to try for something. I guess technically better they used it on Marauding Raptor. I'm going to try for this Fable, hopefully. Or Chandra. Oh, yeah. Enter the Unknown. Oh. Hopefully this thing sticks. Well, at least it's no more counter spells, it seems. Yeah. I've always wanted to try out Enter the Unknown. At least they use Heartless Act on Marauding. Basically unconditional removal with all my stuff. Maybe they just have a bunch of removal and counter spells, unfortunately. Kind of a Dudley turn. Dudley game. I've always thought Enter the Unknown was cool. Hopefully they stay stumbling in the lands department. If we got another Marauding, we would get Ghalta. Nuts. Well, attack Narset, unfortunately. They can't search for something else problematic. Darn. I'm just going to take her out. They've got that thing. Next turn they couldn't have cast it, but yeah. Memory. Each player shuffles their hand and graveyard into their library, then draws 7 cards. With Narset, we would only draw 1 card. I mean, it's not that bad. If we only had 1 card to begin with, it really doesn't do a whole lot, so probably could have smacked them in the face that turn. Shifting Ceratops would be much appreciated in this. Seeing Fable for the first time? That's pretty cool. Of course, I'll probably discard Ghalta next turn. Things might just be over for us. I'm thinking of maybe just starting with Shifting Ceratops, maybe either cutting Thunderherd Migration or Topiary Stomper. Shifting, of course, synergizing with Gwenna, because it does have 5 power. And of course we have some nice staying power against a deck like this. I think it's got to be Ghalta. Okay. I just remembered Marauding is going to kill Reflection. Goes to show how many times I've done this. Hopefully I remember for the next time. Yikes. I'm just going to use Marauding, sacrifice him to this spirit here. And then it will live. Ha. A big brain moment right there. That's what they call a pro gamer move. I meant to do that. I meant to play Marauding to save myself from taking a bunch of damage, yeah. Maybe this thing just dies. I imagine we're probably dead. Yeah, no, that's gonna do it. Shifting Ceratops, 100%. Of course, it's always nice flying past these blue and black nightmare tokens. Can't block shifting, can't block shifting. A lot of things shifting is going to make a headache for. We're going to have to watch out for the Heartless Act. We saw a Censor, so no turn 1, turn 3 could be a little bit awkward. Tameo safekeeping, I like that. Trapjaw Tyrant, I mean, exiling tokens does feel pretty good. I'll cut Huatli though. I just want Fort Tameo safekeeping, big time. And certainly keeping in Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, I like the looks of that. Primal Might feels better than Savage Stomp. Maybe late game that could be the thing that wins us, sinking everything into it and I'm just going to town. I have won quite a few games because of Primal Might. They've only had one creature. Boom, I've taken it out, and then I'm still sitting with 14 something, a 10-10, whatever it is. It's a little bit risky. I'm going to risk the Dino on this one. Got our source of red with Jetmirs for Huntmaster, and a source of green for Primal Mights if we need to use Huntmaster to fight. Yes. Thanks for the luck. I'll definitely need it. Alrighty. Good luck with that. Tomorrow will be fun. Hopefully you get some good sleep. That was pretty fatal. Oh, and we don't see another land. Okay, we'll stay positive, as always. It's been quite different tonight, though. Many games, lots of lands. Quite a few games, not a lot. And there we go. Unfortunately, a little late. They could have a sensor or something. I have to play it and hope for the best, and not the case. Heartless Act. Hey, it is good stuff. If they didn't have removal for it, we would certainly have been off to the races there. Oh, we got a replacement. Good stuff. They're tapped out, so maybe they don't have a piece of removal in hand. I think that's not the case. It's all but guaranteed Gwenna kicks the can. Heartless Act, another one. Extinction Event. Gwenna survives. Oh boy. Well, well, well. How the turntables. Extinction Event next turn is going to take out Gwenna and whatever creature we play. But we can use Gwenna, cast Trapjaw. Maybe they counter it. Just get that counter on Gwenna so it's enough to take out Narset exactly. I was thinking of not even playing Trapjaw, but that felt pretty good. Absolutely going to be that Extinction Event. To only have 1 mana left, so well, we should be able to definitely go Thunderherd Migration next turn. No, we just get a replacement. Pay 1, pretend like we don't have another dinosaur in hand. Oh no, what's going to happen? Hopefully it's that 5th land next turn. We can start dropping these bodies, even though it's going to be an uphill battle still. Ooh, Trapjaws. Sometimes, you know, you have one of the fantastic things in your deck and you draw back-to-back-to-back copies. It's going to happen. At some point, you play one deck enough, like I say, you see interesting turns like this. Well, we're not getting anything off next turn. Hopefully we see a 5th land so we can at least burn this sensor. Okay, that's something. Maybe they don't have removal for Marauding. It would be nice to exile that spirit next turn, completely making it disappear because it is a token. Very, very satisfying indeed. Ooh, never mind. Yeah, this is not a fun deck to face. Seven, ouch. Yes, that will certainly do it. Nuts. Yeah, that's all right though. Can't win them all. Definitely lots to potentially tweak. I'm not scared. I'm not shying away from this very satisfying variation. It's worthwhile, I would say. When you play Ghalta for free, you play tons of dinos for cheap. Just barf stuff and exile creatures, no matter how big. There's something there, I will say. Jaroshark. Blue something. Or maybe black something. They got the Yargle avatar. And we got a pretty good hand to start. 3 lands. Good old Topiary. Huntmaster. Ooh. Thunderherd Migration. Well. Very nice indeed. Luckily I remembered to go Karplusan Forest. Not Secluded Courtyard in. Oh. We're still looking good. We'll go Thunderherd Migration for 2. Could have gone the forest, I guess. Wouldn't have had to take 1 ping of damage there. Now we got Trapjaw Tyrant, so I'll grab a Plains. Next turn I can still go Huntmaster and Topiary Stomper. Just Topiary Stomper. It looks like. What will they get rid of? That's the question. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Interesting. Huh. Would not have expected that. I mean, it could be a little bit painful. I still think it's... hold up. Auto Tapper. Again, almost got us there. Right. Maybe we get a Marauding Raptor next turn. Something that would ping Trapjaw, start exiling these Gaea of transients. Because they're going to get big. Whenever they cast a spell, enchantment spell, they put a 1/1 counter on that creature. And they have 2 of them. So we may just be dead here. Unfortunately. Ooh. But we got Huatli. I like Huatli. Those Gaea of Transients probably going to 5 power, so they would trade with Trapjaw, unfortunately. Hopefully, that's not the case, though. I don't think we're dead this turn. As long as Trapjaw sticks around and they don't have removal for it, we should have enough to block and live. Nuts. Exactly lethal. Nothing you can do there. We had a good opening, decent-ish, but yeah, they had the right stuff. Savage Stomp it is. Possibly Silverback Elder there, now that I think about it, would have been good. Facing something heavy in enchantments. If we ever did land Silverback and then start to play creatures afterwards, we would have destroyed, well, a lot of their enchantments, and a lot of their stuff is creatures and enchantments combined. So we would have had done a lot of pain to them. If it goes to game 3, definitely. I'll bring in that Silverback Elder there. If we get multiples down, of course, well, that just gets nasty against a deck like this. Oh, I love it. Love it. We got 3 lands. We got, oh, the namesake. The big bad. Gwenna. And some fighting. And Raging Swordtooth. Even though some of their creatures, they might be pretty darn big. Could still be problematic. Definitely try for Gwenna. They can't take her out for 1 black, which is pretty good. No, I'm not blocking. Maybe they had Fatal Push. They're thinking, oh, this person's going to block Stitcher's Supplier. I'm going to be able to take out Gwenna. Not the case. Okay. Well, we'll just play Raging Swordtooth for pretty darn cheap. Ooh, a Creeping Chill. Interesting. Huh. That was pretty good. On turn 4, we played 8 mana worth of stuff. Wow. Oh, almost missed it there. Boom. Love it. Wow. Beautiful. That is sweet. I think Gwenna, she's got to be the all-star after that. That is fantastic. Ramping power. Turn 4, 8 mana worth of creatures. That's where it's at. And you just make her bigger and bigger. Not a crazy amount. Each turn, maybe add a counter. Some turns, 2 counters. She's going to be nasty in her own right. Yeah, Silverback Outer, like I was saying. Bring that thing in. That's what you want to be doing. Possibly could have cut Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Doesn't exactly synergize with Gwenna, but the token that Fable makes, if it is, of course, a Dino with 5 power, would trigger Gwenna. So that is something to keep in mind for the future. This hand certainly looks nice in the acceleration department. Hey, that's a lovely thing to be playing. Even though I don't have any real turn 1 plays, which is something I want to shore up. Finding the right thing. Of course, there's Commune with Dinosaurs, 1 green. Look at the top 5 and grab a Dino or a land off the top. Put it into our hand. Have to reveal it, unfortunately, but it's not really a drawback. I think it would be good, even though there's quite a few non-Dino things in the list. Things we would have to pass up and send to the bottom, unfortunately, and increase the chance that Commune with Dinosaurs doesn't grab a whole lot that's impactful. I think it's still got to be Marauding plus Topiary Stomper. Betting on the fact that they may kill Marauding Raptor. Hopefully it doesn't happen. I think, well, I'll still go Fable of the Mirror Breaker next turn, even though the Goblin is going to die from, excuse me, Marauding's Ping. I'll wait and see what we draw next turn, though. Especially if it is a Trapjaw Tyrant. Marauding Pinging that and exiling nasty stuff. That's not marauding. See what they do to it if they double block to take it out. Not the case. Alright. Fable it is. I'll hold off on that Huntmaster. Can't play him anymore anyways, but hoping that they kill Marauding. Oh, we're just dead. What am I thinking? Nah, they had a pretty fantastic, interesting deck, and we just well, got a little bit unlucky, unfortunately. Scary stuff with those camis, yeah. If we just had Trapjaw exiling them, would have been pretty good. Try for at least another match here. Actually, when did I start? Oh, a couple more matches. We're looking good. And it's the weekend, of course. Pyro Gaps. Mono red player is my bet. Lovely, lovely stuff. We got turn 2 Marauding, turn 3 Topiary, 2 Carnage Tyrants, which we haven't seen a lot tonight. I did cut it down to 3 copies. It does feel a little bit sad because that also has a very fantastic entrance animation. And it's just a scary creature. Feels good slamming this thing down and threatening the opponent, knowing the only way to remove it is a board wipe. Liliana of the Veil, very hard to deal with. Could be a good chance we see Carnage Tyrant if everybody survives, but like I was saying, something red related. Probably a good chance Marauding sticks around. They want to power up this Fireblade Charger. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. That gets nasty. There's some shenanigans that might be about to happen. Maybe they're considering killing Marauding. Oh, it's hammer time. I think this is hammer time. Colossus Hammer, and they just slap it on Fireblade Charger for a single white. Normally that hammer costs 10 to equip. And I forget what spell it is, but you can attach an equipment for a single white. The name escapes me. That looks pretty good. Alright, it could get nasty this turn. Hopefully not. Hopefully we draw another land next turn. We could potentially go Ghalta. That would be a scary thing for the opponent. Even though they may do some scary things right now. Having Vigilance, that's kind of problematic. Well, we did get another land, so that's not nothing. Hopefully that thing doesn't get too big. Double strike would be very nasty. It's certainly getting bigger than 3 power, that's for sure. Oh, I jinxed myself. And there's the Colossus Hammer. Like I said, equip of 8. Very hard to do, but they have the thing where they can equip it for cheap. Oh, Huatli. That's what we're doing. We're going to go minus X for 2. Bing, bing, boom. Done. That's what it has to be. I imagine they'll kill Marauding Raptor. Yeah. Hopefully that bought us time. If we didn't do that, we would have been dead next turn, I think. Imagine Colossus Hammer is going on the Fireblade Charger. We'll go Carnage Tyrant, use up all our mana for the turn, hope for the best. Hope that Carnage Tyrant can stop what the Charger is doing. But I don't think so. With that treasure, they'll slap Colossus Hammer on the Charger, I think. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I like it. Nope, you can't target it. Hexproof, buddy. Forgot about it, didn't you? It's very painful. It's very nice when they forget about things like that. Still, always being able to replay that Fireblade Charger is not a pretty sight. Ooh, okay, we got options here. Huntmaster for 2. Ghalta for 2. I like it. Hopefully we can still get her done. I think we got a decent chance. Definitely with Ghalta, but that Fireblade Charger could easily get haste when they slap an equipment on it this turn. Might have enough to kill us. If we kill it, of course, it's just going to hit us in the face for lethal anyways. So we could just be straight up dead right now. Bruno or Battlehammer. Interesting. One white slap and yeah. Nuts. Oh, that is interesting. Well, Carnage Tyrant it is. That might be enough to do it. Our damage would go through and kill them before Fireblade Charger's ability. I'm pretty much certain of that. Yes. Got him. Beautiful. Phew. I was all but certain that had to be Boros Hammer Time, or just Hammer Time is what people call it. Slapping Colossus Hammer, normally an equip cost of 8, but little shenanigans, they can equip it for much cheaper. It does have a mana value of 1. And that thing. Gonna have to watch out for Sword of the Realms. Very problematic. Continually getting back the Fireblade Charger. Silverback Elder, big time. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Well, certainly a lot of artifacts we want to get rid of. Fable, I say we can cut that. Maybe Savage Stomp. Probably don't need as much fighting as I think. I could actually see Huatli being pretty good. She did certainly buy us enough time taking out the Fireblade and the other thing. Gotta cut one of something. One Huatli. It is a legendary. Alright. Let's see that Silverback Elder, hopefully sooner rather than later. Oh, I'm definitely keeping this. That looks pretty lovely. Could be way worse. We got turn 2, turn 3. Tons of ramp. I should easily be able to see that Silverback Elder on turn 4 after going Topiary Stomper. Hopefully we see it. If we can just destroy all their artifacts, that will be in a very good position. I could see myself adding the full playset of Silverback Elder. It just gets better and better the more you have. Pretty easy to play. Does benefit from the cost reduction of Marauding Raptor. Again, synergizing with Gwenna there. That's going to be nice. Huntmaster is nice though. Whether or not he lives much, well, that's another question. They can't equip Blackblade Reforge too easily yet. Maybe soon though. We're going to have to be careful. Well, I'm certainly not blocking. Huntmaster would take it out, but Huntmaster was dealt 1 damage and then they would do another damage afterwards, unfortunately. Gonna have to take that ping. Really want to see Carnage Tyrant next turn. Of course, if Marauding Raptor is not going to block, we're going to take out what we can take out. Fireblade plus Core would kill Marauding. If they wanted to do that, but yeah, it wouldn't have made sense. If we see Huatli Warrior Poet next turn, that is probably going to be our ticket. That's going to be rough. Ooh, yeah, if we see Huatli, man, we're set. Don't exactly need Thunderherd Migration, but I'm just going to keep swinging. Maximum aggression. They haven't done too many crazy things yet. This is going to be our best bet. It's just going to get nastier and nastier as the turns go on, as they potentially get something painful. Doesn't really make sense to block Carnage Tyrant. They can't, again, target it because of hexproof. Oh, interesting. I don't really get that. I guess they want all the chargers to die. There's 3 total damage that would take out Marauding. I think they forgot about the hexproof from Carnage Tyrant also. Hard to say. They looked at Carnage Tyrant quite a bit after we did the damage there to the chargers. That might be it. Yes, look at that. Oof, that's hammer time. Boros hammer time. That's a very nasty deck, especially in Modern. I guess maybe not as painful in Explorer. The opponent stumbled a little bit there, but I'll definitely take it. That thing scares me. Absolutely. All right, another match coming up. At least another match. Yeah, that was good. Trapjaw Tyrant would have been pretty fantastic in that, though. Exiling the Fireblade Charger, the equipment would have dropped off, so they would have had to pay extra mana to reattach it to something else. We didn't destroy or kill the Charger, so it doesn't have a chance to deal damage. Also quite nice. Definitely a lot of cheap stuff with 1 toughness. I guess the deck is hoping, and the creatures are hoping, that some equipment is attached to it, increasing the toughness that way. Since they do start out pretty weak, they die to a Swift Breeze or just a light ping from Huatli here. I think that's definitely worth keeping. We got 3 lands. We got Topiary Stomper. I like it. At least 4 lands after we play this guy. Got some nice heavy hitters at 5. Oh, maybe this is Dinos. Probably just Gruul. Oh boy. Dinos. Raging Raptor Huntmaster. It's always cool when I get the mirror matchup. Thunderherd Migration it is. We get to 3 lands this turn. We're at 4 next turn. Grab that Plains though, just in case we get Trapjaw Tyrant. The Plains plus Secluded Courtyard there, getting us our 2 sources of white. We're still able to go Marauding plus Topiary next turn anyways. Plains plus Secluded, or Stomping Ground for Marauding. Again, keeping an eye on that auto tapper. Don't want it to leave us with planes and something else. Chandra. That's going to be nasty. Gonna want to take her out ASAP. No, don't do that. Good stuff. Imagine Chandra's going to kill probably Marauding Raptor. Topiary Stomper isn't turned on yet. We are only at 5 lands. Yeah, Marauding's kicking the can. Eating 4 damage. That'd be what I do. Maybe not. Taking out Topiary would use 4 damage most efficiently because it does have 4 toughness, but still, it's not a threat yet. Okay, there we go. Raging Swordtooth next turn to take out the Llanowar Elves is... Oh, and the little dinky... Oh, this is good. This is very good. Oh, beautiful. 4 Raging Swordtooths. You never expect something like this, but there is always the chance. And this is very, very nice indeed. This is partly why I like Raging Swordtooth with mono green or Gruul. They got the elves. They got little 1/1 things specifically to turn off, I should say, Lovestruck Beast. If they don't have a 1/1, it can't attack. So we do save ourselves from a little bit of aggression from them. Buy us some time to exile the Lovestruck Beast with Trapjaw Tyrant. Just going to trade with it. Yeah, okay. Don't need to take 5. Completely, permanently make it disappear. And turn off the beast again. Man, they're going to feel bad. Chandra can never take out Raging Swordtooth being at 5 toughness. But they are going to take her up. And we got to take her out before they get the emblem, the ultimate there. -7, you get an emblem with whenever you cast a spell, deal 5 damage to any target. That's going to be enough to do the trick. I am afraid of a braid. But I also like Huntmaster plus Thunderherd Migration. Get us to 6 lands, hopefully 7 next turn. Turning on Topiary Stomper. I figure Huntmaster's dead. Maybe this stomp. But again, they don't have a 1/1 creature, so we didn't have to worry about Lovestruck Beast attacking, maybe getting that Raging Swordtooth down to trade with Lovestruck Beast or kill their 1/1s. Ooh, Ghalta. Well, Raging, a body, increase the total power. Hopefully Ghalta next turn. Okay. We're not dead yet. Nah, no blocks. Again, we'll preserve the chances of Ghalta. If all goes well, if we draw another land... oh, we got the Tyrant. Oh, we got some things to consider here. Can we survive with Trapjaw plus Raging Swordtooth? We'd probably only be attacked by Lovestruck Beast, I think. Yeah, we should be safe. They can't take it. They're never going to target Trapjaw with anything other than lethal damage, which is 5. We're looking good. Lights out, I think, on their chances. Do a little bit of setup for next turn. Scavenging Ooze is going to get big, but not big enough. I don't see us ever being attacked by Bone Crusher, Burning Tree, or Llanowar Elves. Where'd they play Gaea from? That didn't make sense. How'd they play her? I didn't think they had a card in hand. We do have to block one. Somebody. Raging Swordtooth. I like it. Next turn, going to be good. We'll take out land or elves plus that's... Oh, and we also get Ghalta. Oh, close. Close. The auto tapper again. Almost got us. And we're at 7 lands for Topiary. Lights out on their chances. Yeah, good luck. Peace. Munch. Gain 1 life. Lose those counters. Oh, this is fantastic. I'll pressure Chandra. They'd have to block with... Well, Burning Tree wouldn't take out Stomper, so this is good. Still might be dead. If they can't kill us this turn, Huatli next turn, 12 life. Wow. Oh my goodness. Elder Gargaroth is not going to save you. I don't think. Double Elder Gargaroth. Okay, just down to 3. All right, we got Huatli Warrior Poet go up 12. I like it. I like gaining 12 life. Decent. They don't have enough total damage to kill Ghalta. And Chandra is what I want to take out. Reduce their card advantage. Of course, Gaea here, they can exile cards, play one of them. So there's card advantage with both those planeswalkers, which is nasty. Questing Beast. We're still not dead. Questing Beast trying to take out Huatli there. Do as much as possible. Of course, we're going to take out Questing Beast with Topiary Stomper here. A nice little trade. Take a total of 6. I'll take a total of 6. Now, we can stun everything. Or just gain 12 more life. Let's do that. Five. No, 4. We want to keep her alive. That. Yes. Bone Crusher. And... that. 3. Okay. Now we got good old Huntmaster, Topiary. Question is, can they kill us? Next turn we got a total of 20. I'll attack with everything. I feel safe having Huntmaster and Topiary Stomper. They could be sneaky, do some sneaky stuff, of course. If they can't kill Trapjaw, we'll just keep eating things. Would be something good that they exile. Chandra could be nasty. I still don't think that's going to work, though. We got 2 blockers. Done. Yes. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Wow. As I knew, Huatli. 1 damage to stun Trapjaw, stun the other stuff, don't stun the thing that Trapjaw is going to exile. They were open. We did an absolutely devastating 22 damage. Almost lethal. That's where it's at. But Gruul mid-range. Something Gruul mid-range. Savage Stomp. That feels very good. Cheap interaction. Putting a counter on something. Leaving behind that power. Tameo safekeeping. The indestructible is quite intriguing. And the fact they have Bone Crusher Giant, I could see myself cutting Huntmaster. I'm going to cut Huntmaster and switch it for Tameos. Cut 2 Fables. Alright. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, I think there's a pretty good chance. A braid. I'm pretty sure I saw a braid there. So those little early creatures, the accelerators, pretty nasty. I'll keep it. Kind of rough. No creatures, but 2 Tameos could be interesting. Alright, creatures, where are you at? Somewhere, anywhere. Gotta love something for free. Burning Lovestruck. Oh, well, this is a strange turn of events. 3 of the 4 Tameo safekeeping pretty much right off the bat. What's up with that? Oh, if we get the Raging Swordtooth at some point, it would be good. But, yeah, it's just wacky. You never know what you're going to get. Imagine we're probably just dead. If we don't get anybody. Yeah. They say 22 lands is enough for me. Okay, well, we can't do a whole lot worse than that. Of course, starting off with 1 land forcing us to mulligan would not be a pretty sight. I imagine we'll see at least 1 creature. It's very surprising when you don't see any. But again, you'll see all kinds of crazy matches. The wide spectrum for sure. No lands, all lands. Bunch of spells, no creatures. All creatures. Just barely enough to play some, but not enough to play the others. It is guaranteed, I must say, if you play something long enough. Which is pretty cool. I mean, it's not cool in the moment, but knowing that every game is different, you never know what you're going to get. Try and do your best with what you're given. Plan, adapt if you draw something else that can change up the strategy. Wow. Whew. I like the looks of that. Big time. We got Gwenna. We got Topiary. We'll see if we draw any other bigger dinos. If we don't have any dino that Gwenna could accelerate out by turn 3, I'll probably just go with Topiary Stomper instead. We can't use Gwenna's ability, use her mana to play Huatli Warrior Poet there, unfortunately. Oh, are they? Interesting. Oh, there it is, though. There's that Trapjaw. Let's go. Hope they don't have a braid for Gwenna here. Of course, we do have a backup, which feels pretty good. Aha, like I said, Bone Crusher Giant Stomp. Feels pretty good to cut Otepec Huntmaster. Oh, Gwenna's dead. Nuts. Hopefully at least another land next turn. Go with the second copy of her. Yeah, we'll still go with that. Would have been nice to draw that next land. Maybe have one left over to protect Gwenna with Tamios. I think there's a pretty good chance that she's safe. Okay. All right. Here goes nothing. A fifth land next turn, Huatli, pink Trapjaw Tyrant, XL Elder Gargaroth. Actually, probably Ghalta. Topiary for 3, Ghalta for 2, which is free with Gwenna there. You know what, I might actually take it. I'm gonna take it. Pretty crazy. But I think it could pay off. Oh, yes. Alright. Boom, Marauding, reducing Ghalta to 2. And of course we set up for some nasty plays later on. Lovely. Hopefully we're still alive. Pepper for 2 for Topiary. We're still left with at least 1 for Tamios. So we're going to gain a little bit of life. Protect somebody. Trapjaw Tyrant is going to block someone problematic. Probably Questing Beast. Then maybe exile someone else. We'll certainly hold everybody back. Collected Company could be our undoing, though. Hopefully it's just mana dorks. Ooh. We're still not dead. It's not all bad. Well, we might not be dead. Because of the 2 life from Tamios. They could also have Embercleave, so there is that. I think they might have Embercleave. Alrighty. Trapjaw, Questing Beast, Ghalta for the Gargoyleroth, and Marauding for Lovestruck. Ooh, to 3. Then of course we exile this token, make it disappear. Chandra will only drop us down to 1. Oh boy. Hopefully they don't have another stomp. Oh. Yes, folks. Huatli. 12 life. Let's go. Actually, no, we're just going to kill him. What am I thinking? Boom. Oh my, that is disgusting. Yes. Oh, 1. Tamios, 2 life. Phew. That is a way to end the night, folks. Epic. Crazy. Amazing. Just stay positive. Figure out a way out. And that does it. Hard to top that. Hard to top a night topped by a match like that. But I will leave it there. Nash, Andrew, Isaac, Heaven, Draco, anybody else watching right now, later on. Oh, I wish you guys could have caught that live. Luckily, some of you did. Remember, there's always room for improvement. Going to be some tweaks for tomorrow night, but it's going to be exciting. It's going to be hard to top that one, though. My goodness. Right. If you have to stay warm because it's cold and snowy, well, hopefully you do so. Stay cool. If it's hot, don't exert yourself too much shoveling snow. Oh my goodness. I should take a video right now because it's a blizzard. I jinxed myself talking about it. I'm going to have a lot of work ahead of me tomorrow morning, that's for sure. Okay, maybe I'll take a video and show you guys, do a live stream, just so you get an idea of what it's all about up here. But have a good night, good morning, evening, afternoon. Peace.